PinTech Live with Manu and Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. Manu, is this your first time on our show?
Yeah.
I've been a guest on your show, but is it? And technically, you're not even a guest on the show right now. You're the freaking host.
See? Boom. Right up to the top.
That's how he rolls. He was waiting for that moment. All right, we're going to let some folks get in to the chat and everything before we start.
Yeah, it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to drop our 24-hour free domestic shipping and $10 off international shipping 24-hour code. Yay! Jake Danzig's here. I already feel more relaxed already. So let me drop in that code. 24-hour free domestic shipping and $10 off international shipping. Our super secret insider club PinTech live code for orders over $99. Use code PT Holidays. You like that? Thanks for stopping by, Jake. Hello, everyone. I guess we're connected. We are super connected on all the channels. I told y'all last week when we were doing the deep dive with John Borg and Raymond Davison of Stern Pinball for Metallica Remastered that we were going to get back to our consistent Thursday live streams. So luckily Manu down here, right here, is helping me launch this new ship of, I said ship, so I didn't have to bleep myself out. He didn't have to bleep me out. For PinTech Live. Hello, everyone. Balls of Steel, what's up? Oh, Sterling, I need to still send you stuff, so I am sorry. But it's coming. He won a Metallica banner last week on the giveaways, and also we're sponsoring his tournament season, so we're sending all sorts of Marco swag for them to spread out throughout the year. If anyone else is looking for Marco sponsorship, want some swag to give to your players for your event, just reach out to us at marcotv@marcopinball.com. We're always happy to help support the pinball community in any way we can. So, yeah. Hello, everybody.
Awesome.
So, Manu, tell me a little bit about your day and what's going on with Mystery Pinball Theater 3K.
No, my day's going well. I was supposed to have an interview with Steven Silver from Multimorphic because I just got my Princess Bride module in.
Yeah.
And it was kind of just postponed because he had stuff to do, but I'll be doing an interview tomorrow with him. Also, we're doing a kind of a celebration stream of Surreal's birthday and like the Riff Theater on Friday night. So we're going to be looking at old clips of stuff. I'm going to find a clip that you were in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll find some fun.
One of my
clips.
pin tips. I still need to record more pin tips for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, we got I mean, we got plenty.
We got some good ones.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When are you going live with Princess Bride tomorrow? Sorry, did I put you on the spot?
Is it?
Also, how do we sound, everyone? How do we sound and look? We're at the beautiful Captain Crazy's Paradise. I just tripped over my wall blocker. I have so people don't come here. But sound good? Look good? 2 o'clock, you said? 2 o'clock Pacific?
2 Pacific to 3:30.
As he sips his tea, I will sip my...
You sip your merch, I'll sip your merch. Oh, I almost got a spit take out of
You just advertise on our show.
No.
Buy my merch.
Emoto, I did not advertise on your show. I did not. It is a
You did
lie.
you know you are still, I believe, the
I
model for that
I
shirt
better
on our
be.
website. So
I
thank
better
you.
be. My
We took
contract said.
that photo in a TPF bathroom
I know.
several
Oh
years
man.
ago.
That sounds like a Humpty song. Like, take a picture for Marker in a Burger King bathroom. Yeah, my
It's
contract says
true.
that has to be up for perpetuity.
Oh yeah, no worries on that. You're there forever, as far as I'm concerned. Cool. So on this stream today, we're gonna be working on Stranger Things. Maybe get to a few other games. Tis the season for the holidays, and that's why our free domestic shipping and $10 off international shipping for orders over $99 code is PT-holidays. DAZE, because I like having fun with stuff. Um, but what I wanted to show y'all was why I am
What do
working
you want
on
to show?
Stranger Things. We're getting ready to do a tournament pretty soon, but I wanted to put in my fancy new Titan ring kit that we have.
Ooh, ooh, you got the
Yeah, I
green.
got the glows. So we do have black lights in here. And so when these are under the black light, they just glow
Yeah.
amazingly. Titan is silicone. Um, rubber, and these are like the Titan competitive bands, so they
Mm.
play very, very similar to standard and premium rubber as far as the ball grip and everything. But they last a lot longer and they're a lot easier to clean, and they come in all these rad colors. Like you cannot get this nice UV reactive green in standard rubber. So
All of
we're
what
gonna,
you said is very true. They're
yeah,
very easy to. They are very easy to clean.
they're really
Um,
awesome and easy to put on too. Um,
yeah.
I also have, I don't know if we'll get to it today, but I just went on a shopping spree. I got the pink, we just made a translucent pink kit for John Wick. So I'm excited to put
Oh,
those on
really?
John Wick. Yeah. And I currently have the translucent blues on my Jaws premium, so I am going to give it some fresh Titans before the tournament, which is on the 22nd. And then I also had to get the translucent purples, which I plan on putting on my Venom.
Purple? Yeah, I get. Wow.
Yes. So I
All
know
those
these are
colors
the
kind of
three
work.
new colors. Yeah, I also got a few extra because I usually have been putting these on kind of like newer modern games, but I want to kind of go into the classic realm. Like classics, I usually stick to the standard, the PRW premium rubber that we sell
Mm.
because it's that classic feel. So you want to have, like, I don't put super bands on my classics. I put the PRW premiums. But I was like, maybe Future Spa and Hard Body will look really sick with
Oh,
these color
God.
palettes.
You with the hard body, I swear. You know, I finally got to play hard
What?
body. I was Rob Burks at Expo.
Yeah.
That
And
game
you
has
were
a
like blown away, right? Because you were like flex saves, and then you like feel it, in your
you
abs, and
know,
you're like,
it's
ugh. And
I love
any
that
game.
era of games where they were just like, let's try some stuff. And apparently they had a surplus on stand-ups, so and drop targets. So they were like, let's go.
Yeah, it's
Put
pretty
them all
great.
in.
It's super dangerous on the bottom. If you get up to the top and hit those drops. Um, and then it has the underneath the upper playfield where the
Yeah.
ramps lift up and you go there. But really, just the flex saves just does it for me. Any
Yeah.
game, any pinball machine that has like that emits a like a visceral reaction
Right.
from you, I'm all about.
So do you like Dungeons and Dragons? That one?
Oh yeah, the magic saves are amazing.
Okay.
I have a personal quest. I forgot who told me, but there's one other guy who's already successfully done this quest. So now that person's my hero, and I hope to meet him one day. But my personal side quest in life is to collect all the 6803 Valley games. There's about 13 on that list. So I have 5 now,
Wow.
and I will work for the rest of my life to get that collection. And Dungeons and Dragons is on that list. Heavy Metal Meltdown, uh, Escape from Lost World, um, a bunch of
Jeez.
others. I have Black Belt now, thanks to
You
Lynn's
do?
Arcade. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. And I have Motordome, thanks to Wizards World, and I have Special Force, thanks to Marco. So everyone's slowly helping me create this. So if you have a 6803 out there that you do not want anymore or want to go to a good home that will protect it and love it forever, call me.
They're shouting them out in the
Blackwater
chat.
100. Yeah, Blackwater is awesome. And the thing with like Blackwater and Special Force is like the plastics on it are so rare and so beautiful and amazing that it does kind of make me nervous if I put it in the arcade. It'll get messed up, but
Well,
I just
yeah.
want this whole wall. Maybe not here, but when I get a bigger arcade, I want a whole wall that's just like 6803. It's easy as ABC. Yeah.
Those are awesome, man.
What other cool stuff can I show you? Oh, yeah, these are like the premium PRW rubbers packs. Uh, if y'all are looking for gifts to give to your pinball loved ones
Hmm.
and you want to buy them some parts and stuff, I always recommend this kit. This will outfit fully 3 games, but it's a huge assortment of all different PRW rubber for your games. It's the rubber ring assortment kit on our website. We have it in white and in black if you want it to keep with like the stock look for like the Stern games that use all black. And did you know, Manu,
Okay.
on last weekend on Black Friday and stuff, we finally launched our brand new product, not
Oh yeah,
silver
yeah, yes,
jets,
yes,
but six
yes.
pack
6 pack,
balls.
yes.
6 pack balls. We have them now, y'all.
You know,
We've
we
made
have
it to the future. So,
we ordered a few of those at Frigo Watch, and we're like, hey, finally, the hot dog buns match the hot dogs. You
well,
know what
they
I mean?
used
Because
to. So before, like most games were like 3 or 4 balls per
3 or 4,
game,
so you
and
had a
so
spare.
like Mark was always like, "Well, you got a spare or two, you know." But
Yep.
then times have changed and all these new games have like 6 balls. This does
Yeah, you
not
can.
work for Apollo 13 or.
It doesn't even work for Scooby Doo.
How many balls does Scooby Doo have?
Remember the Fatal Stream where we had 6 balls in the game, but it needed 7? Remember that? And we were like, Matt from Lynn's Arcade, please help us. It's broken. It
Does it
wasn't
have all
broken.
the balls in it?
It
Bloop.
didn't have all the balls. Yeah, it didn't have all the balls.
Right, because there's that ball in sitting in your coin door
Yep.
or
Yep.
inside the coin box.
Inside the, yeah.
That was funny. That was a good stream. That was really fun. But yeah, 6 pack balls. Everyone always needs fresh balls. There's never a time when you don't need nice, new, clean balls. Right? Like every 1,000 plays or so, anytime you see your balls are all scratchy or dirty, you want
Why
to
are you
get
giggling?
fresh
What?
ones because and you know how you tell the secret or the trick to tell if your ball's scratchy? You
Why are you giggling? Just talk serious. Just
you
go.
like you rub your fingernail on it and if it
Hmm.
feels like a little like icky,
Hmm.
then you know you need to put them into your art pile for your future tournament trophies and get new fresh balls. And then you just grab 6, a case. It comes with 6 balls. Put it in each game, just down the line. I have
You know
13
what?
games. I have 13 fresh set of balls just ready to go when we're ready to swap them out. So.
Yeah, I know. I see you, Colin. Yeah, exactly. You know what's interesting? I'm not even going to comment on the
No,
chat
you do
except for
have to
that.
buff your balls every time you touch your playfield. It's just common practice. Like clean balls are so important for everyone in
How do you
pinball.
make a black man blush? How does that?
Well,
does
you're
that
small on the
happen?
screen, so no one sees it. I
Oh,
just
okay.
thought it was like movie magic.
The trickiest part of that for you guys though was
Am
coming
I
up
right?
with a new container that will span 6 balls instead of just five. Like you had to get new containers, right? Just a little
Right.
bigger. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we
It's
got
not
bigger.
trivial.
We got bigger. I mean, it's a production effort, so we definitely got bigger containers for our balls, so all of our balls can fit. Um,
I got I
what's wrong?
no, I gotta ask about the thing you said that's really smart. When the balls are completely scratched and they're dead, you said use them for your trophies and stuff. Like use them
Yeah.
for
Your art,
how
yeah,
yeah,
trophies.
yeah,
So
do something with them.
E6000 and pinballs go a long way. Uh, get a cheap frame from the dollar store and glue some pinballs on it, print out a cool copy, photo, make
So
it in
how do you
MS Paint or AI, whatever, and then now you have a cool trophy for your event.
yeah, that's cool. Like I've never known how do you dispose of pinballs? How do you actually dispose of them? Like
Like, do you recycle them? Is that what you mean?
well, we do a certain level of recycling at Frigo Watch, but I'm just saying if you
I've
have
seen
a
where
ball
your
that's
balls go at Freako and Watch. I
all
have.
right. I mean, you have, yes.
Yeah.
There's truth.
they
Chat,
put
don't be jerks.
they put them in the container.
Yeah, but if it's like
Wait, I gotta
completely
put chat up.
if
There
it's
you go.
completely blown away and just destroyed, how what are they considered? They're not you can't just throw them in the garbage. Like if they're dented and they're just and you can't use them for a trophy, how do you like I ask you guys because you know with Marco and stuff, how do you
I recommend saving them and turning them into art. Or if you really wanted to go hardcore, you can get like a buffer, a ball tumbler sort of thing, and
well,
you
I'll
know
say this. We do have a tumbler
refresh
at
them.
Frigo Watch. We do have a tumbler at Frigo Watch, and we do that. But the issue with tumblers is you have to inspect them before and after.
Yep,
And
it's a lot of work. Yeah.
if they're dented, don't use them. If they're still
Good
smooth and
tip.
just scratched, you can buff them. You can put them in the tumbler for like 2 days, put a little metal polish in there with the material, whatever you use. But when they come out and you look at it, if it has one little dent in it, I would say don't use
Oh,
because they might
James
have dent.
Gruber said scrapyard. And actually,
Okay,
James
scrapyard.
Gruber, last week on our live stream with John Borg, you asked some questions about um, maybe the cross going up and down on your game.
On Metallica.
I think it was you. If it was you, shoot me an email at marcotv at marcopinball.com because I missed your question before and I asked John later on in the show and then he gave me a whole like breakdown of tips for you. So, how often do
Um,
you find your balls to get dents?
well, what's interesting is I have one right here, and it really depends on the quality of the ball.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't work for Marco, but I'm going to say that the Silver Jets never get any dents for some reason. So we were able
Yeah,
to
silver jets are
recycle.
amazing.
Yeah, we were able to recycle the silver jets like crazy. This I don't know where I got this from. It must have come from a pinball machine from a manufacturer. I don't know,
Right.
whatever, but it has. You could physically see they're just dented altogether. So I
Art.
don't. I just keep
Make it
this.
art.
Yeah, I keep it over here. My sons like to like roll it around, whatever. Close up of it. Well, you really can't. No, you have to inspect it. That's the thing. I'm not. It's difficult.
Oh
You're not
yeah,
gonna be able
actually
to.
we could kind of see the dent.
What's
Why are
wrong
your
with me?
balls so dirty, Manu?
This is not a dirty ball. This is just it won't focus. Um. So yeah. So that's the trick, and that tip was given to me by David Volansky. He said you can tumble them
I
all you
love him.
want, but if
Yeah.
David's awesome, right?
Hmm.
Grumpy EM doctor. You can tumble them all you want, but you got to inspect them. That's it.
Yes. Good tips. Good tips. Um, yeah, other cool gifts is we have like our pinball pouch, like our tool bags. my Marco tool bag.
Oh,
So
no
as
way.
I'm
I need
walking
that.
around,
I need that. I need
yeah, you
that.
do. You
I'm
don't have
ordering
one?
one
I
right
never
now.
gave you one?
No.
Oh
You know
man.
what I
Okay.
have in Moto? I have like a little like
Can you see it?
um let's see. You see it.
Yeah. It's so
Dude,
handy.
I you oh my God, I need
And
that
then
so
you could be
bad.
like,
I have
wait,
mine is like a cloth.
like
It's
this.
like what you use for like I don't
I'm
know.
ready. Like that.
Um
Yours is a cloth?
what no, it's like an apron with pouch with some pouches. And
Mmm.
what's great about what you have and what you guys have right there is that when you're working on a game, when I'm working on a game,
On
I'll
the
take some
line too,
on
right?
the line. Yep.
Yep. You can't
You
roll
just
your cart
throw,
around, so.
oh, forget it. I throw like, the screwdriver, the
Yep.
hex screws, all that stuff. And if I find parts in the game, you know, yeah, it's like those are perfect. So I don't have to walk back and
Yeah.
forth to the tool room all
Absolutely.
the time. What is that
Um,
called
and then our
on
our
the
fancy pin jack, uh, so you don't break your back to go in and level your games. You know what I
You
mean?
are all set here.
Do you use these at Free Gold Watch to level your games?
No, we have kind of a homebrew solution.
Oh yeah, okay, you should get one of these. So, the one thing that people always say is like, oh, because of these rubber feet, it right now the bracket doesn't go fully around the rubber feet, but like I assure you, it still works. You can still get in there and make your adjustments and come down, even if you have the rubber feet. You just put the bracket just right on top of the rubber feet. It doesn't hurt the rubber feet at all. So
Yeah,
still
it
works
doesn't hurt.
great. I'm so tiny that like the whole like concept of turtling, like
Yeah, you can't get your
I
back
can't
against
do it. So like this is
It's not
like
safe either.
my life right there. Yeah, and also I have
Yeah.
like metal in my back, so I don't want to do that anyway.
Yikes.
Why go into hurting your back when you can just get this like little over $100 tool? So everyone needs that in their lives too. If you don't
What
have
do I
that, come on.
what do I search for?
Tool
I just
bag.
searched pouch.
I think
It
I
worked.
added pouch as a keyword.
Yeah, pouch just worked.
Yeah, for sure. That's the other thing too. Like we're constantly trying to make our website better. As y'all have noticed, we changed and refreshed the UI, the user experience as far as like the layout of the pages. Everything is still the same. We're working out the bugs. We're trying to constantly make the experience easier for all of us to get our pinball parts. So if you see anything that doesn't feel right to you, again, shoot me an email at marcotv@marcopinball.com. Even if it's like this keyword, I
Right.
type in this keyword and nothing pops up, like send that to me and I'll go in there, like even on my phone and just like update it because it's happened to me too where I'm like, I just needed a 5 amp fuse, but I didn't want to type out 5 amp fuse. I just typed in like MDL 5 or 5A, and instead of scrolling through, I made it the weight, so that is like the first thing that pops up, just to make our lives a little bit easier when we're trying to buy parts. We did add the wish lists. Have you seen our wish
Oh,
list
really?
feature? So we're
Wait, you
supposed to
have
work on pinball, but now we're talking about exciting stuff with the website. Um, So we have this cool new feature. When you add stuff to your cart at the top of the page, it will say, maybe I can just show it real quick. What if I just show it? Let's do a little walkthrough of the website, shall we? Website.
let's.
Let's. Oh my. That's not what we want.
I'm gonna get
Oh,
my
wait.
laptop because my laptop's signed into the Free Old Watch account.
No, we don't want you. Not you. I
I know what I'm
will.
asking for Christmas.
Clean balls and a pouch to put them
A,
in.
a clean, yes, clean balls and a pouch to put them in, baby. You ain't got a clean ball or a pouch to put them in. That's what my aunt used to say to me.
All right. So here's the website. We'll just put it like this. Let me get it behind all of us. All right, so check this out. When you add stuff to your cart, I have stuff in my cart because I am working on games for this tournament. I need stuffs.
I'm in the
Um,
way.
no, no, no. You're fine. You're fine. Uh, so you would go to this. Sorry, my pop-ups. Save wish
Hey, J
list
Crane.
button right here. We also moved the clear cart button right here as well too, so you don't have to scroll all the way to the bottom to this guy. It's just right here. So you go to save wish list. It is going to make sure that you are logged in. So always make sure you're logged in. I'm going to click I'm logged in. That's going to activate all of my account features and savability. Is that a word? Um, and I would go to save wish list and I click it. I can either put it in a wish list name, I just have a test, or I can create a new wish list and say PinTech Live. And I click Save Wish List. So the wish list is saved successfully. What's coming in this update is a link, a button that will immediately take you to go view your wish list. We're working on that. Please have patience with us. For now, if you want to go to your wish list, you go to My Account and you scroll. Oops. Oh, they fixed that. Oh my gosh, I love our IT team. They're so amazing. So now, right under your games, my games. Okay, come on, Emoto. These are all my games. I need to extremely update this because I have more games than that now. And you can see right here, wish list. Your subtotal,
Nice.
your number of items. You would click add to cart. It would add to your shopping cart. Anything that's in your cart currently, it will override. So just make sure you're ready for that. Um, they might have fixed that. Let's see. Yep. So I did my test wish list, which is this Elvira House of Horrors floor mat. So now that's my cart. The other cool feature of this, and like as I said, you can constantly add to that wish list, is the share wish list feature. So a lot of times, like as a, yeah, there you go. As a technician, you're working on a customer's game. Um, you're not maybe you're not ordering the parts or whatever the reason, you need someone else to order the parts that you curated into a shopping cart. Now you can click share wish list and either email them the wish list, or you can click right here this little share button and it'll copy the URL, and then you can send that URL as a text message or whatever to whoever needs to make that purchase for you. So that's a really cool feature that we just added, and I'm super excited about that. And that is just one of many soon to come.
Fancy.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. J. Crane. Thanks for joining us. Let's see.
I just added the pouch to our shopping cart at Frigo Watch.
Oh, that's a good. Wait, why is that still up? Mm, let me go back to this main screen. I think I still have like the OBS thing set. I think it's lagged behind. It shows like the OBS screen on my restream deck, but um,
Looks good to me. Everything looks good
okay,
on
cool.
Twitch. Yeah.
What? Okay, we're just catching up on chat. Um, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Yep. Let's see if oh no, I copied this. So for those just joining in, our secret PinTech live code is PT-holidays to help y'all get your parts with some free shipping as long as your cart is over $99. Also,
Yep.
we have a Stern Time shipping code, so if you anytime you buy something from the Stern accessories category, use code STERNTIME, and that'll also give you that free shipping. Pretty
What
cool.
time is it?
Stern time. I know. I have so much fun generating these code names. You were gonna buy a tool off Marco, but it was $3,000. What? I don't know about that, Carrie, but good to see you on our
Hey,
website.
Carrie.
Awesome. Yep,
Carrie only
Spunky.
buys the quality stuff for 3,000.
I know. It's like, what? Um, Colin Baxter put a little Kyle emoji in there. We all miss Kyle. I have been talking to Kyle actually, and he is going to do some PinTech living with us very soon.
Awesome.
We're gonna work on his vector after Stern hours, because you know he's at Stern now doing the great pinball gods works. So he'll come and play with us later. Awesome. All right, so we are going to
So what's
take.
going on with Stranger Things?
Yeah, so let me tell you what's going on. Let's switch over to this one. All right. So, like I said, I got my new Titan kit. These
Hey,
are
subs. You're
the
getting
glow
subs.
in the dark ring kit. It's going to look really sick on this game because of all the UV features, especially with the upside down. This is a pro that I put UV, the upside down UV kit on.
Yep.
Right now I have the PRW premium rubbers, but now that I got this cool kit, I'm going to switch it over to Titans and get it all fancy. And then also, we're going to go ahead and fix this guy, and I'll tell you how I messed up. So I got
Uh-oh.
fresh new plastic protectors for that too. So
Okay. Thank you for the subs.
thank you,
Maesh. M Mahesh. I'm
and
terrible at
Mahesh.
I'm terrible
We
at Twitch
appreciate it.
names.
All right, we're gonna try to.
So what'd you do? Did a plastic break or something?
Um, what for this part? Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you what has happened in the world of Emoto learning how to operate for the first time. Focus.
Gifting for a quick Pittsburgh plug, if possible. Come down to Velum
Ooh.
Freeman Free.
I don't know if you wanted him to do this plug now. You might be.
I know.
Come on down to Vellum Fermentation, the south side of Pittsburgh, early Saturday.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, what's going on? Thank you. Yins are cool. Yins? Maybe if I do autofocus. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay, what are we looking at? Is this a pro or a preem? Oh, it looks like a
This is a pro.
pro. Okay. Yeah.
This is a pro. I don't have the cool projector, and I want it, but it's
Well,
okay. It's
the
okay.
projector's okay, but you gotta clean all
It's
the
true.
white
It's
parts
a
it
yeah, a lot of
projects.
maintenance. Totally worth it though. But so
Yeah.
what I did, how I messed up
Chipped.
as an operator is it chipped because
You screwed
when
it in
I
too much.
installed my plastic protectors, which
Hmm.
I just bought a fresh new set. Everyone should have plastic protectors on their game, especially they look really cool, but then also on location it's just inevitable you're going to break plastics. So protect them as much as possible. We try to have plastic protectors for every game. I did not put back the washer that goes
Oh,
right
the big
here.
fat washer. Yeah.
The big
The,
fat
the
washer.
fatty.
So you have to remember to do that, otherwise you're going to look like me and be very sad panda with broken plastics.
Use
Um,
protection. That's right.
Always use protections. Always use the washer. Let me get my washer case. So what is usually on these games
Little piece of wood glue. Little piece of wood
are
glue. As good
some
as
wood
new.
glue.
Carrie is
Carrie,
crazy.
stop. I remember when we first started PinTech Live, he would give like the most absurd and absolutely wrong information to people, and we had to give a disclaimer that he was just kidding because we didn't want anyone to do the things he was telling them to do. And then I had to privately message him and be like, Carrie, you and Kevin, also from the Dallas area, are some of my favorite trolls, but people might go down the wrong path and start wood gluing plastics together. You never know. Anyway,
Carrie, Carrie, do you need a Sprite? Carrie, do you need a Sprite?
he always says,
Yes or
I
no?
wrap all my games in barbed wire. Yeah. um, I don't know where that piece is. I'm sure it's down in my playfield somewhere. But anyways, they usually have these metal washers on here that you put in between. That way, when the ball makes impact, then it
It hits the
will
metal.
hit the metal,
Yeah,
but that chips your ball too. So we also have these clear
plastic.
washers. This is 31-100-GD, and they're the same size, but they're Lexan. Actually, these ones are a little bit bigger, so I lied.
It's
But you
nice,
can
better.
also put these ones on to help a little bit and not nick your balls as much and allow light to come back through. Um, since we are in location and we do a lot of tournaments, I'm just gonna go back and put those guys on.
Nick your balls on Stranger Things. Fa la 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 la. Oh, oh.
Yeah, if your balls are nicked, get new ones. Worst night ever. Oh no, what happened? Oh, just in general. Kids never forget safety first when working on your games. Make sure you have your feet in. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm gonna Rod Burgundy that. And then that's the clip that's gonna go on. And be like, don't forget to stand in water when you're working with electronics. Um,
Barefoot.
barefoot. All right.
Emoto,
So
I've got a question for you.
yeah.
Do you wear gloves when you're working on your pinball machine?
Um. No, but I should. I like to feel the dirt in my fingers.
All right, whatever. You don't have to justify
And
it.
also my hands are so small, so usually gloves are all like freaking
They're
saggy
floppy.
on me. Yeah,
Yeah,
they got
they're
a
all
little like
floppy.
floppy. Um, but I will say there's definitely a process that I learned with Kyle of like do the work, dirty work first, and then the clean your hands and everything because sometimes I'll do like a flipper rebuild and then I forget to wash my hands and then I start doing re-ringing and putting rubbers on the games and then all of a sudden my fresh brand new white rubbers have little black marks on
Yep,
them and
yep,
I'm like,
yep,
no, what have I
yep,
done?
yep.
So in some instances I will put the gloves back on, but yeah. Yeah, if you wear gloves you can't lick what you clean off of your fingers. It's very true.
Well, you
Um,
can, but you know, you maybe don't want to.
I mean, yeah, or you save it for later or something.
Or-
Um, let me see. What is the best way? This is our first time like working on a game together, so we're gonna see about maybe if
Your
I want to
close-up is
bring you.
perfect. Yeah, everything's good.
Is it?
Why is the Black Knight turned off?
That is
That's
Deadpool,
Deadpool? I thought it was Black Knight, man. Why is
and it
Deadpool off?
It is off because maybe I'll do this. It is off because it's right next to me and I am open right now at the arcade.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't want people coming right next to me because that's just what they do. You're like, there's 17 other games to play. They're going to come right here next to the
Yeah.
game I'm working on. It's inevitable. All right, let's see if we can
I'm
switch to
like
that.
super spoiled because I'll get into the shop at 8 in the morning and work on games, and then the shop opens at 10, and I often leave at 11, but that only leaves like an hour of really no traffic. I'm not like one of those techs who can work. on the weekend
Mm.
during 2 in the afternoon when there's 1,000 kids running around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or at a tournament. I'm too slow.
Well, it's pretty tight space in Free Gold Watch too.
It is.
And that
Yeah.
place is always busy.
Always.
Always. Um, maybe something like this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna disassemble, and then as we do that, you can entertain our chat.
How many pins are at Captain's
At Captain
at your
Crazy's
location?
Paradise,
Captain's Paradise, yeah.
uh, we have
Approximately.
18 pinball machines currently. Oh
Nice.
yeah, I have to fix that. So this T-nut at the underneath came off, so this guy's all loose. Sad. Yep, 18 that we try to rotate as much as
Oh,
possible. I wonder if I put my screen here, then I can see you too.
you don't have to see
Let
me.
me
I'm
join
just
in the Twitch.
I'm
Cause
just
I
me.
keep wanting to go back and look and while I'm talking, but
Here,
oh yeah,
I'll follow
look, you still
chat
get
for
on Twitch.
you. Let's see.
I'm gonna put you in
Pressure
my little.
pressure washer. I'm not a savage. It's like at a show, I had to put Star Wars on its back to fix it, and some
That's
clown
great.
almost tripped over the game because he wasn't paying any attention.
Yeah, it's not their fault. They just want to play pinball. Did
Or
I
maybe the clown
turn
had
off my
big
camera?
clown feet, big clown shoes on. It's hard to see past that rubber nose.
I've trapped
But
myself in here.
do
Let me
you,
make some adjustments,
Emoto,
some brightness
question.
adjustments. Yes.
You're if you're not doing, fluorescent rubbers and stuff like that, you just want to repair a rubber. Do you reach for a black rubber, like a sling rubber, or a white rubber?
I, yes, that is a great question. I do not use black rubbers.
Yeah.
Um, so
Because of dirt,
yeah,
because
the dirt and yeah, and all the different rubbers have different durometers and bounciness and stickiness as well too. So I kind of use the Lens Arcade format because
okay.
those are the techs that trained me when I opened my arcade. And
Yes,
so
Carrie, that's true.
basically, what they do is on the lower half of the playfield. Um, well, you can see it with that screen. On the lower half of the playfield, can you see? It's so
Yep.
laggy on here.
Yep. That's good.
They'll do white rubber slings and so PRW premium rubber on the slings and the flippers, and then everything else is super bands.
Oh,
Granted, I just said I
interesting.
do what they do normally, but right now I'm using Titans because Titans are really awesome. And I'm
Okay.
excited to put this colored kit on it. And I love the way the Titans play as well, too. But so that makes their games play a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Super bands, send some crazy spins on the balls, but the also on an operator standpoint, the super bands, especially like in the post in the back or any type of post you put them on where you have to like layer, it's underneath ramps and other
Yeah.
things. You put the super band in there, that's like the last time you ever have to do that
Replace that.
because the
Yeah.
super bands just last for so long. You
Yeah.
clean it a little with some sort of rubber cleaner or naphtha from time to time. It just wipes right off. They're super easy to clean like Titans, but where the silicone of the Titans they will wear, not as fast as regular rubber, but the super bands, they are just so resilient. So
Yeah.
they're in there, for good. And we do have an awesome line of different super band colors as well too. Um, but not but I like the way the rubber, or in this case the Titan silicone rings, feel on the flippers and on the slings. Um, so that's why I
Cool.
do it that way. Uh, a lot of other people have all their other different ways of doing it. It's just kind of like it depends on a game too, right? You want your game to
Yeah.
play a certain way, so like think of like especially for the flippers, the whatever you put the rings on those flippers, whether it be rubber, polyurethane, which is like the super bands, or silicone, it's going to change the overall gameplay. They're like
Yeah.
tires on a car, like street tires, off-roading, sort of like that.
Yeah.
Different bounces and everything. What do you like to do? Do you go standard
Uh,
black?
well, I didn't know as much as you just said at that because I'm new to this game, but yeah, we tend to stay away from the black ones because they do seem to exhibit more dirt over time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true, but it just may be what they're built out of.
That was, yeah, I think so. I think it definitely adds to the dirtiness, and we want to keep our games on location as clean and precious as possible.
Yeah.
Um, but also, I was talking to another tech, and he was just like, it's the coil dust that is causing all that blackness.
Well,
Um,
yeah.
and that is very true. It'll come up through the little holes and stuff. But so he
Yeah.
would take a thin nozzle like vacuum and air blower
Yeah.
and clean out his coils and everything like underneath the game constantly, and that's also what contributed to his games being like super super clean the whole time.
Yeah. It's a lot of the coil stuff. We noticed that if
I'm
you
gonna
have a
walk
game
away
that has
real quick.
a lot of wire ramps,
Yeah.
um, that steel on steel kind of scraping also adds to like we have a Guardians, and then like we have a Jaws, right? And the Jaws gets dirty all the time because the Jaws gets played all the time, but the Guardians gets played a lot, and it doesn't have to get cleaned that much, at least. You don't see the black trails. But I think it does, yeah, it has to do with the
Yeah.
coils and it has to do like steel on steel scraping and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Um,
So before I put these Titans on, I am gonna clean a bit
for
of
home use,
this.
I have not had any dirt. Oh, actually,
I'm
Carrie
gonna go
says
this
not
way.
non-heckling question. I looked it up and you are 1,200 miles from me, and I see you are close to the Panhandle. How far are you from the ocean?
We are 15 minutes north of the Gulf of Mexico. We are kind of like a little tourist town. We like to say we're North Gulf Shores. The town is actually called Foley, Alabama, but a lot of people know it Gulf Shores more, sort of thing. I usually use blue rags that I can throw away, but I don't have them right now. So I'm just cleaning this red off so it looks nice. Um, you can use either like the Wildcat.
We use a Wildcat, and that is just amaze
Yep.
balls. That is like, forget it. I mean, it's like one swipe and the dirt is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. And then like on the playfield, Novus, obviously. But
I mean, what's funny is like part of some of our games have a playfield protector. If it's not like burnt in, I just use glass cleaner on a playfield and get it right off.
really?
Yeah, I
Glass
mean,
cleaner?
look, yeah, I mean, any kind of cleaner that is not, I mean, we're not going to get into a Novus
Oh, sure, sure, sure. Because you have a plastic protector on it, so
battle.
you don't
Yeah, the
want.
plastic
Yeah, yeah,
protector is kind of like, well, if it's not burnt in already, then
yeah.
if it's burnt in, I'll step up to Novus. But generally speaking, if you're just wiping stuff down, we do deep cleans and we do general quick cleans.
Right.
If it's not a playfield protector, then yeah, we're probably gonna grab some Novus. And I tell my guys,
Yep.
don't use so much. You don't. It's not mayonnaise. You know. I mean, there's
Yeah,
some
I would
they're
always
spreading it
use
on like it's
Novus.
mustard. It's
Right.
like
Should I turn this light down? Looks a little overexposed.
I often use a wildcat offense. You guys, I love your chat.
What are they? Are they? We live with trolls.
Yeah. Borg Dog says for home use, I have not had any
Yeah, less plays
issues
for
with black
sure. You
bubbles.
should be fine.
Mhm.
But then also, we switching to cool colors is always just fun. It's only good fun. Like how I'm gonna put these glow in the dark ones on
But
here.
you're just like Matt Henry. It's like all about the flipper colors and all about the
You
bling
gotta
bling
make it look
bling.
cool,
You gotta
man.
make it look cool, which is why
uh,
we
we're
have
gonna move this on
A
this
Metallica
way.
LE with pin
Yes.
woofer, the pin sub kit, um,
Oh, nice. Dang.
and the precision flippers,
Oh, really? Wow.
and a
Nice.
big old subwoofer underneath. Um, yeah, it's kind of
I gotta come
ridiculous.
play it. It's so beautiful, that Metallica LE. Like that red and gold is just like, oh my god,
Yeah, it's
yes.
really nice.
All right.
And Andre ruined ours by putting up 2 billion on it yesterday. Just ruined it.
So this is
Push,
our
yeah,
uh, Titan
get
silicone.
that post side down a little bit. Push, push, push,
Push.
push, baby.
He said push. You can
Mhm.
see there's like a little lip that you're trying to get it down to. So thank you.
Is that a foot?
Um,
Is that a football term? As I did not know what a wildcat offense was. Thank you.
no, what
I'm not a
is
sports
that?
person. Apparently, it's a
Oh,
football term. Um, PB is pretty nice for cleaning as well. Stops a lot of that ball spin.
the hopper plastic fix with the. I know it. I know. I know. I know. My. That's so. If you guys came in later, that plastic should have never broken.
Yeah.
But I had an operator fail, and when putting in my plastic protectors, I accidentally took out and left out the washers that would have prevented that. So,
There you go.
um, I will eventually fix that for sure. It's so sad.
Mr. J. Crane,
These are gonna look great.
uh, a pin woofer, would that be something good for my V pin? I mean, yeah, subwoofer would be nice for anything, right? Subwoofers in a car is nice. Subwoofers always make people happy because they're like, we like the cars that go boom. I mean, clearly.
Oh, is that light like? What if I do this?
It's all good. Looks good.
I'm just like blasting you guys with light. Did that
No,
make
that's
everything
okay.
super dark? Ooh, it's mood lighting. Oh, it's so meta. You can see yourself too. Oh, nice. We're learning all sorts of stuff.
I know.
Focus. Focus.
What washers are
Oh,
you
okay.
using? Hog washers? Hog washers.
Hogwashers. Why do
I'll
we
look that up
say
on
the same thing
Marco.
at the same time?
Yeah.
Hogwashers.
Here, let me look it up. Let's see. Search my name. Hog washers.
So this guy, I gotta lift up the ramp.
No results found on Marco's site for hog washers.
Should I add that as a keyword?
Absolutely
Hogwashers?
not. Absolutely not.
Um, it's funny, those the tiny, tiny rubbers, like God, what are they? The 2764, like these little dudes right here.
Yes. Yes.
Matthew calls them nubbins.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm
I like
like,
that.
the heck is
Nubbins.
nubbins? But adding it to the keyword so it's easy to search later. Get your nubbins. Okay, now I need a 1/4 inch nut driver, which I put in my Marco pouch, so it's right here. I didn't have to turn around. See, look at that.
Yep.
Throw it in
I'm
the
serious.
pouch.
I put it in our cart and I'm making Matt buy me one.
I had the the most like awesome, endearing validation and compliment. I have a metal bucket right there that I'm putting all my stuff in, but
Yep. Yep.
when I gave one to Mark Gibson from Fun with Pinball, I don't have to remove that.
You talking about the
He
pouch?
the pouch, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the tool belt.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, after using it for a while, he's like, "Thank you so much. This makes me feel like a superhero or like Superman." And I was like, "Yes, that's awesome." Because you do. You're just like, "Pa-da! Got
Yeah.
it,
I
got it,
I want to feel
got
like,
it."
Clint Eastwood
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
Big the Bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah. Every time I take out a screwdriver.
Totally. Um, Honestly, this is one of those things where like I'm in here right now with the sling off, so I'm just gonna kind of clean in that area real quick. You know? No, I mean, you know,
I know what you mean.
'cause I can get in there. That's where a lot of you'll see a lot of your coil dust comes up from these little holes too. But
Can I ask chat a question? If anybody in chat
please,
can ask
of
a question.
course, yeah, converse with the chat while I
So I was
clean
working on an
my
8 ball
dirtiness.
deluxe today that we have at the shop, and one of the pop bumpers like exploded, so I had to rebuild the whole pop bumper. And then when I went for a test game, I was playing and playing, it was playing fine, playing fine, playing fine, and then all of a sudden it just shut off, like completely shut off in the middle of a
Oh,
game. And we were like, "What's going on? Did we blow a fuse already?" We looked for fuses, nothing. We turned the game back on, and it worked just fine.
oh,
It turned right back on. There was no blown fuse. So now we're trying to figure out, well, why would 8 Ball Deluxe shut down for no reason and not have blown any fuses? We're trying to figure that out. This is something that I would normally send to
yeah,
Dave.
I'd be curious on what the chat says about that
Yeah.
for sure.
Any suggestions?
I'm trying to find my wrenchy.
And it was like the best game ever. I hit the bank shot and everything. I was like, gone. Did it go pop? No, it didn't go pop. It just shut off. It just, that was it.
It went pew.
Yeah. And I looked around and I thought maybe the whole shop went out. No, the whole shop didn't go out. Just 8 Ball gave up. It said, you know what, your score is too good. I'm gonna shut down for a minute. You just
But then
stay
it
right
came
there.
back. It came back.
Yeah, it came right back. Like we turned the switch off and we turned the switch back on, after waiting about 10, 15 seconds. And it was like, let's go.
Huh.
Next. It was like, next player, please. The lights,
Sometimes
everything, Borg,
I
everything.
like
The whole thing
to
shut down.
blame my brother a lot when I can't find my tools that I try to keep organized. Cause I
I
don't
had
have
eight.
my freaking wrench size that I
Uh,
need
you'll find it.
for the
Dr.
posts. This
Dr.
guy.
Curly Tech says I
Oh,
had an 8 ball deluxe
I don't even need
reset
it.
on me in a tournament after racking up over 1.5 million on ball two. Interesting. Some
Okay.
electronics can go into auto shutdown if components get too hot.
Oh, it got too hot.
Huh. Huh.
Um, so I didn't have a similar thing, but at the arcade, I had a Viking that I just put in. It was doing something weird with the displays where it wasn't showing the number 7. And also, when you started a two-player game and you hit both flippers, the entire game would shut off. So I was like, what is happening? So, bye, thank you. Um, I looked at the rectifier board and it was like kind of shoddy. So I just, we sell the replacement. So I just went and replaced the board. I put in new pin scores because it's the 2518s, which are like really cool, just plug and play. And this was all at the shop. Works great at the shop. Flawless. I'm like, sweet, we're bringing it back to the arcade. So I bring it back to
Mm,
the arcade. I put it in the same spot that we had last time, and the same thing happened. Brand new pin
okay.
score. Number seven's not working. New rectifier board. Hit both flipper buttons, just powering off. So we're like, what is happening? Like, it was literally working at the shop. We moved it like half a mile down the street, and we're back to square one or whatever that saying is. Uh, is that the saying?
Yeah, square one.
Square
That is
one. We're
correct.
back at square one.
There are many
Um,
squares. There is only one.
so what we did, just like this is last resort, let's see what's going on. We actually rerouted the power to a completely different power source. Now the game is playing beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
it was literally just the
Yep.
20 amp that we were drawing from was too overloaded. So the game was sort of working, but as soon as it got into a higher power mode, there wasn't
Yep.
enough amperage, so it shut the game off. And what we noticed with that revelation was all the games, all the pinball machines in that line also had like weak flippers and stuff
There
like
you
that.
go. There
So
you
we
go.
swapped those to the other power source, and now like Trident just freaking slays and is super
Yeah.
snappy. The
Yeah.
pops and the slings are making the game go by really fast. And it took me so long to realize that because those games are playing fine, but it was just like, oh, it's a classic. It's gonna be a
Right.
little bit
Right.
slower than these like
Right.
modern games that have a little more bang. So, but it was literally just power gremlins. We had
Yep.
the big Jurassic Park arcade cabinet hooked up to the same thing and like a Guitar Hero and everything. So those were like pulling all the
Yeah.
power away. So if you're having crazy gremlins that you can't figure out, like I recommend trying a completely
Yep.
different power circuit. Like, even though it's powering,
Right. It's
you never
asking, pinball
know.
machines
Like,
ask
try
for,
to run a extension cord to the other side of your house to something else that maybe
yep.
isn't hooked up to what is the same line as your refrigerator or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, pinball machines are weird beasts because they're going to ask for lots of power in a very short
Right.
time, often, as opposed to a video game where, the worst you can get is like maybe the GPU will ramp up a little bit, but that's a smooth ramp to a little more power. Pinball machines like coil, 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 coil. Um, so somebody said bad diode. We were gonna look at the diodes,
Mm.
and I'm also gonna see if we move the game to another spot because we want to move the game into like it's in the back, where Walter and Lee work. So we're gonna move the 8 ball probably out to the main room so people can play a little more and try.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. Try some power thing because that's definitely a power thing. It's like either a bad diode or something like that, or just it's not getting the power it needs and it kind of goes, I give up. I had just fixed the pops too because the pop bumpers on the 8 ball were very sluggish, like they didn't give good action,
Yeah.
right? So I had to go underneath and adjust all of the switches, the leaf switches and the spoons, little spoon
The
things,
spoons.
little spoons. What are those
Always
called?
clean your spoons. They're called spoons.
They literally called spoons? Okay.
They're spoons.
So the
Pop bumper
spoons were a
spoons.
little funky. And once I got that going, the pops were like, blah, 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 blah. And then the game just went, the game, the game couldn't imagine all that action.
Amazing.
Um, I'm enjoying and not at the same time, kind of being a beginner tech, because it demystifies like these boxes with lights and these games that
Yeah.
just want to completely destroy themselves every time you play
I
them.
know.
You know what I
They're
mean?
so needy.
They're so needy. They're like, and it demystifies them, and it makes it less stressful to own. Um, Mostly because I've had rented games a lot, especially during the pandemic. I was renting a lot of games, and then the guy would just come and fix it if there was a problem. I couldn't do anything, and I just decided, I want to learn, right? And I actually started watching PinTechs to just get my feet wet and like what it is to do, some pin repair. And I
Yeah,
also like bother Dave Valansky a lot. And I go to the Pinball Museum in Alameda and I bother Michael Sheese and all those guys. And
they're
um
so
and
awesome.
I'm scared of Chris Coons, so I'm not going near him.
Oh my
He's a nice
gosh,
guy though.
really? Oh,
Chris
he's
is
the
cool.
coolest.
Chris is the coolest, but I'm scared of him because he's so smart.
He
I
is
don't
so
want to.
smart and so practical, and he's just like a plethora of knowledge. I recommend everyone to build a relationship with them, if with
Yeah,
him, if you can, because
Pinball Pirate.
once you get to know him, like, oh my gosh, he is amazing.
No, I'm totally fanboying. So that's
Yeah,
the
total
fear,
fanboy. Yeah.
right? I want to ask a question so smart that it blows Chris's mind. I don't want to be
Good
like,
luck. Let me know
I
if you
know
figure that one out.
it's not gonna happen. Um, get my feet wet. Thank you, Dr. Curly Tack. Uh, somebody said they
um.
want a tour of the pinball selection.
Oh, up here? Okay. Um.
He's got to finish.
Yeah, I know. I do. But this has been fun. We can give you all a tour. It's almost what's your time, Manu? What's my time?
I'm still good. I'm good. I got until like the next hour. Yeah. Plethora. Yes, I try and use plethora in a sentence all the time.
Plethora.
Plethora, but I say plethora because it sounds dirty.
Is that?
It's like I don't say cannabis, I say cannabis.
Cannabis.
Yes, the joys of cannabis.
Oh wow.
Is that Chris the Pintech on your t-shirt, Manu? I do not know because this is Emoto's world here. Who is this on my t-shirt, Emoto?
Um, it's everybody, any technician out there, not particularly modeled off of anyone, but looks like a lot of pinball technicians, don't it? Um, when we were first making this, oh my gosh, I forgot to take off. There's a way to take off commercials on your stream, right? Because
I don't have
that
any on mine.
is
I mean,
so
well, I actually do.
frustrating.
Yeah,
I
especially.
gotta take them off because it just is such a buzzkill. We're like deep in conversation with the chat, and then all of a sudden the chat gets sent to freaking.
Yeah, doing that. I can let you know when we're out of ads, but and don't forget you were telling a story about the person on the shirt.
I think it looks like Tai Ueda, who is an operator in the Northeast. Um, it looks like him. But
Okay.
again, it looks like so many other technicians too. It was not particularly modeled off of anyone, I guess.
Cool.
Brad Albright did the design, and when we worked on it, we just shopped out trying to make like a cool looking person that was not too descriptive to anything, but wasn't like, you know, I don't know. It fits.
And Bad Boy Pinball, yes, it does glow in the dark. Yes,
Oh, look. I was like, I
absolutely.
got my plastic protectors on. He he he. Oh wait, I forgot to put the
Yeah,
sling on.
yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I enjoy watching you make mistakes that I make every day.
I know. We're both novice techs hanging out
Yeah,
today. You know.
but you got to
I
do
got my
it, right?
awesome Titan silicone ring kit. These glow in the dark.
So cool.
These glow in the
The
dark.
the older
And they're
machines.
UV reactive, really. So you hit it with the UV light, which this has some really cool UV features on it. And then we also have black lights around the arcade, so it makes it really awesome. So
Emoto, do
you
you
make sure
have?
your slings are underneath,
Yeah, and make
and
sure on the
then you
back
kind of
part. Yeah,
pull the top and bottom a little forward so the ball channel is nice.
exactly.
And then just double check your work and make sure that your switches for your slings are good. And if not, Usually you need to go from up under the playfield, but you can get your handy dandy spring tool that we sell, and you can kind of like reach in there and make some micro adjustments. I think we're good though. It
Flip
looks
Juice.
pretty.
Flip Juice Jam says the older machines at CCP are so dope. Uh,
Aw,
Beat the Clock and roller games are some of my favorites.
rock, rock, rock and roll games. Thank you. That's awesome. Who is that?
It says Flip Juice Jam.
Flip Juice Jam.
Hmm.
Who is Flip Juice Jam? I don't know.
With a big old star in their name.
Oh yeah? Everyone always asks if my earrings are super bands, which is hilarious. They're not. Um,
Is it recommended to blast all the pinball components off the playfield at once? Blast all the playfield?
Blast.
What are you talking about, Dr. Curly Tech? Hmm.
I don't even see those chat things. I feel like my chat
It
on
might be
Restream is
behind.
like super far behind. I'm gonna go on
Yeah.
Twitch. Flip Juice, I
Uh,
come by when I
oh,
can. I live in Mobile though. Awesome. Well, Flip Juiceham, we are having a Venom launch party tournament. Yeah, that's right. We chose our host. And that's going to be December 22nd. It's a couple Sundays from now. So you should come out and play some pinball with us then.
that would be awesome. Emoto,
Yeah.
Dr. Curly Tech is talking about what's depicted in the scene on the shirt, where all the parts are getting like blasted off.
The yeet. The yeet.
And yes, that is, if you're doing it this way, you're doing it right.
That's when you're doing a full playfield swap and you get everything off of there.
You-
You just use your magic yeet button
Yep.
and
Yep.
yep.
Do it live.
That's hilarious. um, Kyle always had this fun phrase when he would do PinTech live, and it was like, "Do as I say, not as I do." And I think
That
that's one of the instances.
that is as that's well used in life actually. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. I was once put in a trivia competition by Jeff Teolis against Carl D'Angelo and Emoto. I had no chance. That is correct.
A
I
trivia?
wish,
I'm not
yeah,
that good at trivia. Really? You didn't do good?
Dr. Curly Tech apparently was
When with I don't at Indisc?
you had crushed Dr. Curly Tech and they since stopped um going to bars and doing trivia nights.
No.
Um, their
Don't
career was
say that.
over. Yeah, and you should feel ashamed of yourself,
No.
Ramona.
Um during oh COVID times was like, it was a really effed up time, but at the silver highlight or whatever was that a lot of we got to bond so much over like Zoom and like Jackbox Party Pack and like VR and stuff. So it was really cool. And once the world came back to normal, we kind of lost all of that time together. I miss it.
I know. And your name is, I forget.
I'm Emoto.
Emoto. Emoto. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's correct, Emoto. We did lose touch.
Is that what you were asking my name?
That's a bad joke. That's just a bad
I
joke.
don't get it.
You said
Uh,
after COVID we had lost touch, and then I said, and your name is. It's okay.
yeah,
It's all
that.
right. They can't all
I
be winners, kids.
another thing I would love to point out is that our plastic protectors we have upgraded. So if you have plastic protectors circa several years ago,
Ooh,
it's time to re-up. They're not too expensive, but you can see the thickness difference now. So they're a lot more beefier and thicker, and we use our awesome supplier TFK to make these, and he does a great job.
We had to order some more Marco steps tools. We got them in black this time
Oh, nice, nice,
because
nice.
people are stepping through. People are breaking them in Moto at the arcade. I kid you not.
Really?
Yes, they apparently are trying to put their foot through them. And there's only but so much stress even a well-formed thing can take if a person is actually trying to break.
How do you put your... Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, it happens. Everything happens at the shop. It's insane. Um, and we were happy we got our order of new stuff for 8 Ball Deluxe and Funhouse.
Oh, very cool.
We
Do you
ordered
have
a new
a 8 ball
coil.
champ?
No,
Oh,
just 8
if you
Ball
get
Deluxe.
one, let me know. That's also a 6803.
No, no, not lucky enough.
Don't forget to take off your,
The only
papers.
isn't, wait a minute, 68. Oh, that okay, got you, got you.
6803 is the system, like a System
Yeah.
11,
No, but I was thinking,
System
um,
3. This is
yeah,
Valley
because 8 Ball
6803.
Champ is nothing like 8 Ball
Valley Midway.
Deluxe. Not the same system.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I did
Grand
the wrong
Slam,
one.
yes, Grand Slam is the 6803.
Grand Slam? No,
Is it not?
no.
Oh, it's not. Is Grand Slam a 6803?
No, it is not. It's a cool game though. But it ain't one of them.
Boo. You like oh my God,
All right, I'm just doing
1972.
Novus on the playfield around here.
No, you're talking about
Just because I have all the plastics
1983.
up, so straighten out my lights a little bit.
So I think he's talking about 1983's Grand Slam,
Where's an
which
8 ball
is.
deluxe at? Oh, see, my chat's late. Didn't you just answer that question from Bad Boy Pinball? No?
I did. I did.
That's wild. Oh, I just turned. Oh, wait, see? I
Oh
was gonna
no,
forget him too.
I didn't. There's an April Deluxe at Free Gold Watch. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I actually mentioned that I work at Free Gold. I work out at Free Gold Watch in San Francisco.
Oh, because it's assumed because you're so pinball famous, Manu. Everyone
I'm
should know Manu, by the way. Let's take a moment to appreciate Manu, who works at Free Gold Watch. He live streams there every week, and his live stream is Mystery Pinball Theater 3000, which is MPT3K at
that.
Twitch. So
Why
please
was
take a
that?
moment and follow. I don't
Why was that?
know. I
That was
don't
so
know.
difficult for you to do.
That was so, I was like, getting it backwards. That's just like the dyslexia coming through. I was like, this
Oh,
is
okay.
something's not
Well,
right.
thank you
Something's not
anyway.
right. Thank you. Thanks for trying, Emoto.
Thanks
That
for
was
your time.
almost a good plug that we could clip. Now it's just dust in the wind.
No, I'll edit it and it'll jump cut like crazy. PG3K.
3K.
3 hours
uh,
later.
3 hours later. Oh, too good. Still one of my favorite streams was the movie we watched, Tilt,
Tilt? Black people
together.
tilt. You don't want me to call it that? All
I
right,
just,
I'm sorry.
I just think that's so
No, they're
absurd.
just saying that not only
Where did
do
I put my? There we go.
everyone tilts. What's the secret password to get back there and play it? There is no secret password, but if you show up at the shop early in the daytime, right now it's back where Frigo Watch is actually a t-shirt, a printing.
I know, and tell
Um,
Matt I'm putting
place.
in an order soon. We need to re-up.
Nice. I'll take another prototype broken shirt.
Oh yeah,
I get all the broken Marco shirts. It's like, Manu, what? Well,
perks of the relationship.
this one is
Totally.
not correct. Do you want to wear it? Yes, I'll take it. They're unique unicorns. Kazamoto is a taskmaster and it has to be perfect.
Sorry, I know I'm the bane of Matt Henry's existence from time to time. I know
He
it.
loves you to
I know
death.
I love him too.
No, you don't have to have a secret password,
But
but
I'm
if you
still the
show up,
annoying little sister.
you are. If you show up too early, that area is roped off. But I think Matt wants to put 8 Ball Deluxe
Ooh.
out in the main floor so that you guys don't have to go all the way in the back. If you're
Okay.
there later, you can do it. Look at that.
Looks pretty sick, right?
Yeah, you just got to clean it
Um,
every week. Good luck.
it's true. It will need lots of cleaning, a lot more than if you did have like the standard black rubbers, but um, it's worth it. And it'll play really fun. What we're gonna do is turn it on so we can see what it looks like. I will finish the rest of my tasks when we're not super open. Oh, sorry. Blair Witch Project. I'm so
I can't.
scared. There we go. Yeah, I can't wait to give y'all a little tour. See, our little slice of paradise. It's really awesome. Just randomly, uh, I guess 2 years ago, because we're now like a year and a half old.
Mm.
Um, my dad and mom at Thanksgiving were like, "Hey, what if we started y'all's retirement plan, meaning me and my brothers, early and go ahead and open an arcade together?" Because they had just recently retired and were, got kind of bored. We're a family of extreme workaholics. And it's always
Yep,
been me
true.
and my brother's dream to open up our own arcade, but he travels for work more than I do, if you can even believe that. So we're constantly on the move, doing all sorts of different things. He's in video production as well. And so we were thinking like when we were in our 60s or so, then we would open up an arcade and have a place for all of our games. But they were like, let's do this now. It'd be
Oh, I
great,
was gonna
right?
say you look amazing for 60. Wow.
I'm close.
Wow.
I'm almost 40. Proud of it.
Good for you.
It's so great when people come into the arcade and they're like, well, you're too young to remember this, but
Yeah,
there
little
used to be
girl.
this game called
Mhm.
Tekken Tag. And I'm like, how old do you think I am?
Little
Because
girl, get your mom and ask her about Tekken
I was
Tag.
playing Tekken Tag in high school, and that's not even that. I mean, like, yeah, it's funny.
So
There used to be
anyway.
this system called the Nintendo back in my day, and I'm like, yeah.
So cool. So that's like the origin story
Yeah, so it's a
of the
family run
arcade.
business. My mom and dad run the day to day. We have an awesome staff that we're building up here too. And me and Ace is my big brother, try to be here as much as possible. Um, work on games. All the pinball machines is kind of like my section. And then when I show you a little bit and shortly, my brother imports all the Japanese games, like the rhythm games and racing games, and he's like super mastermind with all of that stuff. So we have a pretty fun collection. We got a bar serving all sorts of beer, wine, seltzer, sake, soju, mead, and lots of non-alcoholic beverages like the little marble drinks. Kids love those. The
Oh, okay.
ramones. Do your
Yeah.
kids drink
Yeah, yeah,
ramones?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pop them
Oh
all
yeah,
down
gotta
there.
gotta pop the
Yeah.
marble. Um, let's take a look. Look how
All right.
beautiful it is.
Did you say mead? Pink Ninja Man's in the house.
Yeah, I said I have a can of mead. Look at that. Wow. Focus.
Focus, focus, focus,
Focus.
focus, focus. It's that light. The light, the light's hitting the.
Oh, hold on. You're right.
Yeah.
Well,
Looking good. There you go. Looking good.
you can kind of see.
Nice.
Kind of
Nice.
see. When it hits
Run, Will.
the upside down, it's gonna look really sick too. But
Yeah.
overall,
It's one of those things you gotta
overall,
see in person, really.
absolutely. It
But it
looks
looks
beautiful
good.
to me.
Yeah, it looks good. I love it.
Thanks. So yeah, that's that Titan kit. Let's cut back to this one real quick. So the next steps in my life is continuing to put all these cool New Titan kits on my games. Like I said, we just came out with a translucent pink kit for several games, including John Wick. Also, there's I don't know if you know this, but if you ever need a ring kit for a specific game and you don't want to hand pick it yourself, you can give us a call or email us at sales@marcopinball.com and we will help make the kit for you. And like you're like, hey, there's no translucent pink kit for Future Spa. What gives? We'll put that in our queue so we can, make it for you. And they usually come with a one of these fancy ring
Oh,
gauges,
that's cool.
so you're able to tell which
Yeah,
size is which. And they all come with instructions on
well,
where
bam.
to actually put them. Yep. So that's kind of the benefits of getting the kit versus you can
Right,
always just
right.
like look at your manual and hand pick them, especially if you're going to go like crazy colors. Like with hard body, I want like 4 different colors of Titans and super beds on there. So that would be something that I would need to do on my own. But if I was just to get to one stock color or whatever, get the ring kits because you get the instructions and then the little cheat sheet and stuff. And it's just all ready for you. We're all about saving time for our technicians. That's a really big goal for everything that we do. That's why we work really hard on having fast shipping speeds and everything else, and
You
making
guys,
kits of stuff. We just
you get,
released a Siffle kit, a stern flipper rebuild kit that kind of simplifies the stern rebuild, where you're just changing out the plunger link, coil stop, and coil sleeve. It's kind of like the main things you change out, and
yep,
we have
yep.
bulk kits in that now too, so you can get like operator pack. It's 40 of each of everything, so that can outfit 10 of your modern stern games, or or more, depending on how many flippers per game you're doing. So
We have
little
a
things like that.
we have a funny joke at the shop where because your shipping is usually so fast, it's ridiculous.
Hmm.
So we'll be putting the stuff in the cart and then hit buy, and then Matt will go, I wouldn't be surprised if a UPS guy came in right now. It's like, here's your market order. I'm like, that's parts that come in. Maybe I'll have a day where I don't
Yeah.
have to work, and then they'll come in and I'll have to work.
It's funny, the biggest downside of being super fast and efficient with shipping, and what I've noticed as an operator now too, is like if you do forget something and it's
Mhm.
like a few hours later, like you can try to call and contact us to add it into your cart, but boy is our team fast that that thing, like you said, might already be out the door.
Yeah, it might
So
already be out the
try
door. Yeah,
to
yeah.
um, be
Try,
precise on what you order
yeah,
at that moment. And that's also why we added the wish list feature, because as you work on a game, you can keep dropping those parts into that wish list and
yeah.
save it. So when you're like, all right, I'm ready to work on Demolition Man, I have everything in here now after like several sessions. Now I can click buy and go
Yeah.
for it. So, all right. So you want a tour? Let's figure out how we're gonna do this tour. Should I just roll my cart around? I wonder if that would work. Hmm.
I don't know how mobile you are. It's kind of a
I
big
mean,
ask,
I
but
can. No, no, no,
I need to
no,
get,
no.
you need to help me with streaming. I need to figure out how to do this at Free Go Watch.
What do you mean? You're like one of the best pinball streamers in the world.
I'm not doing what you're doing though. Look at you. I mean, you have a cart. Come on.
I am band-aiding my life together. I'm on
That's
a cart
okay.
right now. That's true. Okay, let's see. We're gonna
That is
go.
very extremely true. Hey, Ping, how are you? My buddy Ping the
uh,
Nets here.
I guess I can do like down the line like this. Let me make the screen
Yeah.
big so I can see it. What I'm shooting. That's the only thing. So, I need to see too. This is my viewfinder. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out with us today, y'all. Okay, so I moved Stranger Things down here for now. That's why it's like so super crooked. It's not usually here, but we do have the playfield
Yeah,
cams
look at
on
how.
everything on the wall. So it's 13 on this side that all have the playfield cam. So you can sit at the bar and watch people play, like especially
No,
in
this is
tournament mode.
this. That's totally you. That's 100% Emoto's. Like, you
That's
know
how I
what we
fell in love
need?
with pinball. Did you know that? It was one of the
No.
catalysts. Because I first saw it at Museum of Pinball during Pinball Expo when they were running their in-disc tournaments there.
Hmm.
And Kenny Hardy took me over and he's like, watch these people play pinball and you'll start appreciating pinball more. Because I came from like the video arcade scene.
Hmm.
And then so I was watching like this guy named Keith Elwin and this guy named Zach Sharp, and I'm like, whatever. But then seeing how they played and how they manipulated the ball and what they were doing, I was like, oh, you can
Hmm.
do that? I thought it was
Yeah.
just something you
Just
put money
random.
in and never
Yeah.
spit tickets out. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I it definitely it is huge to have these playfield screens. It was like a number one thing. We have to do that.
Wow. That's what I want to see in person, actually.
My mom's running to the front right now. So we have a gong at the front of our arcade
Of
in
course you
case
do.
we're AFK in real life and they can hit the gong for service. Instead of like the
Mhm.
little bell, we have like a
Yeah.
freaking gong.
Oh, you
That
have a gong.
sound
Great.
you just heard was someone standing at the front being like, "Let me into paradise." And then my mom ran
Let me
to
into
go help him.
paradise. That's your new slogan on the back of your shirts. It should say, "Let me into paradise."
I always say, "Welcome to paradise" for
Oh,
everyone. That's the That's what
I am
I
Imoto,
make
your
my
host.
staff say when you come in.
Welcome to paradise.
Welcome to paradise. Or
The
like,
plane, boss. The plane.
all right, let's look at the lineup. So we got Stranger Things, Deadpool. This is what we have currently. Demolition Man. One of the first games that I learned rules and stuff on pinball, so I was really excited to get that game. Jaws Premium, Pulp Fiction.
I don't remember asking you. No, sorry. Go ahead.
I know the callouts are so good. It is not on family mode. I don't know. I kind of want to. I don't. It's kind of too jiggly. We're gonna
It's
do
jiggling,
something
baby.
different.
Go ahead, baby.
My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. I like it when you whip. That song. Um, we're
Your
gonna
pin gulps are
disconnect the
detachable,
camera.
right?
Oh, these are pin buddies
Pin
that we
buddies.
sell. That was something I was supposed to show y'all. Is these awesome pin buddies? They we have several different colors. I love using this glow green feature because it really stands out in my arcade to let people know, hey, this is where your drinks go. But
Hmm.
yeah, they're fully detachable. You just can put them in the dishwasher and clean all the gunk out,
And tell them about the lock bar feature.
and then you just put them there.
What about the lock bar feature? The
The
lock
lock,
bar feature? Emoto, you have those and you don't even know about the lock bar feature?
the lock bar feature.
Yes. You take it if you want to work on a game, you take off your lock bar and you can slot it right into the slot.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yes, that is true. I do that all the time too. Yeah, you can take your lock bar off. I'll prove it.
Right?
And you just put it
And you
right
can
there.
just slide it right there. Boom.
Bam. Now I can take off my glass and
Yeah,
work on that.
there you
Yeah.
go. You got to sell them on all the features.
I know, it's true. It also makes a great cell phone holder.
There you go. I will routinely drop the pinballs into the cup holder.
I always drop, so I have them on one side. So my pinballs, I hit up from the trough. I put right here. I put my lockdown bar right there.
Yep.
And don't forget the even more important than the pin buddies, which are awesome, are these things.
Oh, dude, I have that in my kit.
Yes,
Yes.
this needs to be in everyone's kit. This needs to live in your Marco
Yep.
pouch because This is the best investment you can make. It's only
Yep.
less than 10 bucks and it will save you hundreds of dollars
That's
because
right.
these go on the end of your glass so you can set it out on the floor.
And they are fully
Don't,
endorsed by Pez Johnson.
yeah, do not. That's true, Pez. I keep this little guy on my cart all the time from Pez
Yay.
to remind me to use to never put glass just directly on the
On the
floor.
floor. Yeah.
I definitely recommend to use this. There's lots of other things that people use, yoga mats, pool noodles, whatever. Go for it. But these are super handy. They can sit in your coin door inside if you want it to, or I always keep a pair in my pouch as well too.
Yep.
And I give one set to my tournament directors, so when they have to take off the glass and do that stuff on the fly, they're not looking around and just nah.
Yeah.
Don't break your glass. All right. So yeah, that's the Pin Buddies. Beautiful. Comes in several different
Removable,
colors.
washable.
We do have the standard black, but yeah, washable. And I like these ones because they really highlight where to
Yep.
put your drinks in the arcade, which is super
That's
important.
pretty smart. That's pretty smart.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll give you that one, Emoto, okay?
Thanks. Thanks, man. Um, so what I want to do is I'm gonna do a quick little rearranging of my cameras so we can go a little bit more mobile. So I'm going to actually kill this one.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
That's the rest of my. Yeah.
Is that a simulated brick wall?
It is a simulated brick wall. That's right. That's some movie magic for you right there.
There you go.
All right, there we go. Okay.
I love it.
Now I can just abandon my cart and we can walk together. Oh wait, is that still? Yep, it's still live. This camera does not have
Stabilization.
image stabilization,
It's okay. We
but we
trust you.
are going to. I'll be as steady as she goes, sort of thing. We're gonna take off autofocus though, because I have a feeling it's not gonna do. Look at that Dutch angle. Yeah.
I feel like I'm at the Bat Cave.
So artsy.
I just aged myself with that reference, by the way, but I don't care.
I know. Aren't you like 100 years old?
I, you're undercutting me. Flip! Don't flip!
Flip! Rock, rock, rock and roller games. Okay, so roller games.
Yep, we got
Let me figure
ads.
out. I gotta figure out like my tilt. There we go. Tilted my whole body to do this. Okay. Star Wars Data East. That is John Borg's first game ever. Uh,
Hmm.
as far as a lead designer. Um, we have Star Wars Pro next to it, the Stern one. Future Spa. That's why I kept talking about Future Spa because I really want to put some fun colors on it. Also working on putting yopsicles and glow sticks on Future Spa, so it will not have the flicker on it and will last for a really long time and look just bright and beautiful.
The most
Uh,
90s game of the 90s is rollerball. Correct, Lynn.
oh yeah, do you see my topper? Hold on. Actually, this is a lot easier for me to do.
Who is that? Is that who's
I
that
don't
on
know.
the top?
Some person left their Barbie, so it became my topper on Future Spa. And then
I
I
would venture
got
to guess that's Christy, not Barbie.
oh really
You know, Jay Adelson knows those people in the
knows
back
Barbie.
class. No, knows the
Oh
people in the back
really?
class. It's Future Spot. Yeah, it's like the woman is modeled after somebody like he knows. Because
Oh wow.
he and his son redid a Future Spa to like this beautiful thing, and that was kind of the project they worked on before they started doing the Scorebit project.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
but
really
anyway,
cool.
ask him someday at
It
an
kind of looks
expo.
like the female Jay Adelson.
Yeah, he's a super interesting guy. You should ask him.
He is a really awesome guy. I'm gonna do another little tweak real quick because you know me and my camera stuff.
I love how you we get to look at the weirdness that is the futurist back class while you go off.
You can also see the beautiful pin score displays that I've recently installed in it. They're super bright and beautiful
Nice.
and so easy to install.
Hey,
Um,
those can go into any man. Maybe we should put those in our 8 ball.
oh
Are
yeah.
those real or simulated? Like just
Uh,
digit displays. Are they like simulated or are they actually like gas? You
no,
know,
they're LED
they're
displays.
wow, that's insane. That's
This is not
insane.
a simulation.
Are those in the Matrix or are those actually in real
Oh,
life?
there we go. All right. We are going. You're locked. Let's fix this. All right, we're doing a tour, y'all. Now I'm ready. Ugh, I'm ready. Okay. So we're still in the pinball lineup. It's all good. Next, James Bond Pro,
Awesome game.
John Wick
Awesome game now.
Pro.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm really liking John
Oh,
Wick now.
John Wick is great. I have the neon green plastic protectors on these, which is
Of course you
super
do.
awesome. We have these on our site too. There's the etched version. So I have a
Oh,
gun in my game.
you sell a kit for
There's,
this?
yeah, we do, and it's super, super rad. I was so excited to put those on it. It just matches all the other accents of that game. And then when I
Wow.
put my hot pink translucent uh, Titans silicone rings on it, it's just gonna be the most beautiful thing ever. Beat the Clock, part of the 6803 collection. If you're
A
not
timed
familiar with
game.
this game, yeah, you have this clock right here and it counts down. Oh no. Well, I gotta fix that.
You got
Add
some
it to
lights
my
out.
list.
Add
That's
that to
gonna
your
be
list.
important for this game during tournament in a few weeks. So I'll definitely get those fixed. But yeah, so you can have as many balls as it takes, but it's all time based. You can add more time and all that good stuff.
Emoto, name
Yeah.
another time-based pinball game. Quick. Give up.
I don't know.
Save Cracker.
Oh
There
yeah.
you
That's a
go.
fun game.
Yeah.
I got my Safecracker coin in my pouch that someone
Yeah.
won for me. Godzilla Pro.
There you go.
Um, Over
Lynn's got a
here,
Godzilla.
Trident. Just
Oh,
super
boy.
rad. Classic game. Team 1.
Yeah. Is
To
that a
rep
wedge head?
our. It's an old wedge head. Yep.
Oh my
Old
God.
Gottlieb. I only have one EM on the floor right now. That was also the whole thing. Like, my EMs kept acting really weird. But because they were on this bank that I was telling you with the power issue,
Mm-hmm.
that I finally just figured out. So
You figured it out.
I think it
Okay.
was me, not them. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna start rotating them back in. They had like some weird gremlins, but Team One is really great. And then Viking, which
There
I
you go.
freaking adore. It's like the best game to learn how to nudge
Mm.
balls because the ball goes in the out lane. You gotta. I don't have enough
Mm-hmm.
hands, but you can tell what you need to do there. And then the side of the cabinet, I had to put this on the outside so everyone could bask in all its glory, but it's like the full Viking. On the back box is his
Wow.
sword and then his body. But see, look, don't you know instantly where to put your drinks? Not on the games
That's true.
because
Yeah.
of those pin buddies. Thank you, thank you. And
Yeah.
then two more right now, so 18 total. Like I said, we have No
Oh, you got
Fear.
a no fear.
Yeah, Steve Ritchie Classic. And then Venom, which we just put in. This is the Venom Premium. And we're
Now,
doing fundraising for Project Pinball. And that'll be our launch party on the 22nd. And you can play now for a high score challenge.
nice.
Pay for entries, and all those entries go to help Project Pinball and to get a pinball machine in a children's hospital somewhere on the Gulf Coast. So that's
I
the
think
pinball
we
section.
I think we ordered our Venom plastic protector from you guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a
The
kit that
purple
we
one.
ordered. Yeah, it was a
The
whole
purple
kit of
one's cool.
yeah, protectors.
So now we'll go into Japan Land, and this is where you'll play all the rhythm games. Right now on the floor we have Jubeat, Tuning, um, Taito,
Yay.
Groove Coaster, My. All these games, you scan your little card so you can save your data right there, which is super cool feature that my brother integrated, got working really.
Awesome.
Sound Voltex and Waka, and then Dance Dance Revolution, of course. That's what I played in high school all the
Yeah,
time. It
me
was
too.
literally Dance Dance Revolution and Soul Calibur. When I
Yep.
wasn't playing one, I was playing the other, waiting in line
Were
at
you a
Aladdin's
actual
Castle.
dancer? Were you a dancer or were you a bar hugger? Like a dirty bar
No,
hugger.
we were very anti-bar hugging
Nasty,
where I
dirty
come
bar
from.
hugger.
We have to, yeah, bar huggers are for noobs. But we have a lot of bar huggers at the arcade now, and they destroy us because
Yeah.
they able to.
Yeah.
Also, I have really short arms, so bar hugging is kind of very difficult for me.
Yeah.
I can't hug the bar and hit the top arrow.
Yeah.
I got short wingspan. Um, we've been decorating. One day, I want all this white to be texture and
Ooh.
color and pattern, but it's gonna take time. But it's just our empty canvas as we're continually growing. I love Meow Wolf, and they're kind of like my inspiration for a lot of things I do. But we're gonna go a little bit reverse. This is the front entrance. So when
Oh,
you
wow.
first walk in, this
You got
is what you
view
see.
screens.
You think you're at some sushi restaurant,
Oh.
and you're like, what is this place? And then we usually have these sliding doors closed to keep the degenerates out, or in rather.
That's why I
And
never get in there.
so you go in, you'll be greeted by my mom, dad, or a friendly pirate, and they'll open the door, let you open the door and say, welcome to paradise. And the door opens and it just reveals
Yeah.
the arcade.
Oh,
Um,
hey, Isaiah. How you doing, buddy? Look
hey,
at
y'all.
this.
We got the initial D cab set up, and the other initial D, the Wangum Midnight. I think I said it right. It's another like initial D. It has a storyline and everything, and you save your data, you save your cars, and consistently level up. Then we have Cruisin' World. I think that's
You
Cruisin'
gotta
World.
have a cruising world. You gotta.
Yeah, classic. And Sega Strike Fighter, which is also pretty cool. Do you know the ending of Cruising World?
Mm-mm.
So, also, disclaimer, not disclaimer, but perk, we are a free play arcade. So,
Mm.
you just pay by the hour all day. And then it's cool because on these video games, you can just play it for a few hours and see the endings of these
Oh,
games.
wow. That's cool.
Do you want to hear what the ending is, or do you want to experience it for yourself one day? Because it's
Cruising
pretty funny.
world. Maybe just let me know because I don't know if I'm
Okay,
gonna be diving into
so
cruising world.
does anyone in the chat know what the ending is of this game?
Isaiah's in Japan, by the way.
Ah,
Yeah.
very
Isaiah's been going
cool.
to school in Japan for the last, I guess, 3 months.
What city is that in?
Well, I forget where, but they
Definitely
were
go to
back there.
Silver Ball Planet in Osaka.
Oh, they've been there. Yeah, they
Yeah,
definitely.
and then
Yeah.
if you're in the Tokyo area, there's a really cool Americana Playland arcade or something in Odaiba Island that has
Mhm.
some pinball machines on it too.
Okay, we
Um,
want spoilers. Spoilers.
okay,
Let's go.
spoilers. All right, at the very end of Cruising World, when my dad was playtesting it and got to the end, he screamed and made me come over and see it. It the cars drive into a spaceship. They
Of course.
travel up to space to the moon, and when
Mhm.
they land on the moon, there is Bill Clinton,
Oh no.
Hillary Clinton, and Monica Lewinsky all in a hot tub together.
Oh no.
And then Bill goes, I didn't do it. And then the
Oh
credits roll.
no! Oh, that aged well, didn't
Is
it?
that insane?
Oh my
We were
God,
like,
that aged so well.
whoa. Oh, cool. Someone was playing Lord of the Rings Lego. So, we have these golf simulator bays that when they are not being rented out,
Hmm.
um, we turn them into gaming bays and put our retro consoles up here and stuff.
Excellent.
So you can play all sorts of fun stuff. When you do play golf, you like bring your own clubs, and it's kind of like a top golf. You swing to see how far you can hit it and all that good stuff. Um, in this part is all of our classic games. So we span from the 70s to the early 2000s and kind of sort of chronological order. So like the Galagas and Pac-Mans and Donkey Kongs and stuff on here, and then it starts aging itself into the later 80s and 90s
Man,
games.
you
Yeah.
guys aren't messing around over there.
Puzzle Fighter, all the games that we grew up playing that we
Hmm.
want to just have like basically in our third space, our extended living room to share with everyone. So like the NFL Blitz, the fighting games of Street Fighter. I actually don't have Soul Calibur in here yet because I've been so focused on the pinball, but
Hmm.
I do have the boards and stuff for it. So soon. NBA Jam, of course, gotta have it. You'll notice that we do bulletproof all our games. So we took out the CRT monitors and all the ones that we could that didn't
Hmm.
need CRT, like some gun games and stuff need them. That way it just makes them easier to service.
Right.
Um, we got, I forget what this ghost Japanese gun game is, but it's pretty cool. And a few others. We have the Spectre Files, Dark Stalker. It's an indie game. You kind of like play through a horror movie. It's kind of cool. They have had that at Galloping Ghost for a while. And then just, yeah,
That's
all
terrific.
sorts of games. We have Silent Scope. We just recently swapped it out with this like super Japanese Silent Scope. I forget what it's called, but it's pretty rad.
I think that's what it's called. Super Japanese silent scope.
Super Japanese Silent Scope. It's called Go to Go
Go to
Go
Mars.
13.
Okay.
Go 13. Isaiah, what does that say? Go 13. Yeah, right?
Isaiah's
Yeah.
in
No,
Takarazuka.
no, no, that's not right. Go 13 ni something is super fun.
Okay.
Um this is where our bathrooms are. Um I will spare opening those doors for you, but a lot
Yeah.
of people say that this is the best part of our arcade is our bathrooms, which is like
Hmm.
hilarious because we have 85 games on the floor that are like super amazing, but everyone raves about how cool the bathrooms are. But I do
Are they
have them
big?
themed, pirate themed, and space themed. So, and we keep them very clean because again, my mom runs the house and she makes sure we stay clean for everything we
Are
do.
they better than the Burger King bathrooms?
Oh,
Because I
oh
once
yeah.
got busy in one of those.
This is all of our beer. I have like 50 or 60 different beer options, different styles. I try to satiate everyone's palate as much as possible, and then other drinks, cider, sake, lots of non-alcoholic beverages imported from Japan, like the Boss Coffee and the Rambunes, and then like the
Mead.
classics, the Yoo-Hoos. Everybody wants a Yoo-Hoo. Oh, I should have ordered Pink Delicious. I didn't. Oh well, they're gonna have to drink a different cider this weekend. Man, should have. Everyone say hi to my mom. Mom, say hi to the stream. Say
Hi, Mom.
hi.
Oh,
I know, she's the best. She is seriously the best. Gauntlet, because that's super fun game,
yeah.
four-player game for everyone to play. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's about 85 games we have on the floor right now, all on free play. We do monthly Stern Army tournaments, and uh, pinball league starts up again in January, and it's every second and fourth Sunday. Ooh, it's
Brilliant,
so orange.
brilliant tour,
That's it.
Emoto. Beautiful,
Welcome to
wonderful,
Captain Crazy's Paradise, y'all.
awesome.
My
You
arm's
should be
tired. That's
proud.
heavy.
You should be proud.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Ooh, whoops.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I went to reach for my mouse, but I don't have it. Um, yeah.
Cool.
Hmm. Hmm. Where did you go? Oh, there you are.
Here I
Sorry.
am.
It's weird.
I do need to
It's
pick
time
up
to
the little
go.
guy in a
I
few
know.
minutes.
We're leaving. I'm gonna run the arcade and then do some other pinball stuff after hours. But thanks so much for streaming with me, Manu.
Yeah, of course.
It
What are the
helped
future
reduce my
plans of?
anxiety of going live because, like I said, I've never been like the host of PinTech Live. I've been the moderator and the co-host where you are.
Yep. Yep.
But now I was on the other side of the camera, so that was fun. So I appreciate you being here with me to cool the nerves and keep the chat entertained.
You did an amazing job, and I'd be happy to do this with you more as long as
Yeah.
you can put up with my my beginner pin tech questions and
No, we're
um
learning together. And we have
okay.
amazing people in the chat too that help us on our journey. So thanks y'all constantly for that too. Yeah. Next week is we're gonna be live streaming again. We'll see what we're gonna do. I think we'll be back at Lynn's Arcade. They're really busy getting ready for Seaside Champ. Manu, if
Yeah,
you
that's right.
um, have
Isn't that this
extra time
weekend?
this weekend and you want to spectate, you should go
Yeah.
watch the epic battle that's this weekend. A lot of heavy hitters are coming in from all over the U.S. to come claim their stake and win the big Seaside Champ accolades.
That's gonna
Uh,
be awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then next week we'll do like some cool tech stuff that we can learn more how to be self-sufficient and keeping pinball alive.
Yeah.
It's good. It feels good. You said it was like kind of sometimes you
It's
like the idea of like that you know how to work on games and sometimes it's
well
kind of
it's
gated you, but
it's a natural thing where you think you know everything and you come in the next day and someone tells you a thing that you never even thought about, which is always the case with the higher techs. They're always like, yeah, but you may discover this, and you're like, oh,
it's fun. It's a fun journey. Always be learning, always be open to new people's ideas and it just yeah, it's very rewarding to make a broken game work
yep,
again.
yeah. Well said.
Awesome. Well, thanks y'all so much, and we will see y'all later. I guess we need to find someone to raid. Look at
Yeah.
that, 2 hours, perfect. Still
Oh,
got it. Still the PinTech clock.
still,
It's
still
still
got it.
it's still ticking. I know when
You
it's
still got it,
time.
Emoto.
I
You
know when
still
it's
got it,
time.
girl.
Oh yeah, Kyle's coming back soon. So we're gonna all be excited for that. We'll put some info on that. We have check out our Discord. That's where you can converse with Mr. Spiteri from time to time. Who's live right now that we can raid? Mana, do you have it up?
Mm,
I would usually be
Pinball
raiding Mystery Pinball Theater
Dalton.
3000 right now,
I know.
but here he is.
Dalton's live. Dalton Pinball.
Oh, I don't even have to look at anything else. We're going to Dalton.
Yeah, Dalton's live. Doing Twilight Zone.
Nice.
Well, Dalton's my
How
bud.
perfect. Can you
Thank you
sing the
guys.
Twilight Zone song?
Yeah. That's it. It's just loop. You just loop that for
That was
20
perfect.
years. Yeah.
I can't find it. Dalton, where are you?
DALTONPINBALL.
Well, yeah. I thought it was just. Let's do it. All
When the bullet hits
right.
the bone.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so
The
much.
bullet.
We will see you next week.
When the bullet hits the bone.
You're so
Bullet.
good at that.
It's in the bone.
I loved your Patreon video, by the way, where you went down the line and hit all the
Those are the
buttons to
star
get the call
buttons.
outs. Yeah, that was solid. Very solid. All right, I think we raid it. Did we raid? Did it raid? Surely, right? Raid now. Oh, there we go.
I love it. That's the
I don't think
greatest
I did
ending.
it.
No, you did. We're over. We're over.
Okay.
This is the
All
greatest ending
right.
ever.
Bye,
Right?
y'all.
Am I right? Let's see.
What's going on? All right, cool.
Good job, Emoto. That was terrific.